Well guys, it is now time to react to monster truck events again, as it's been over a month, as I wanted to wait till after World Finals 25, and I wanted to do my ranking video on it, on World Finals Championships, but of course, Valve has to ruin everything, of course, and won't let me do it. So, after some time away, of course, now I got less hours on certain days, I have time to get back to reacting to this stuff again. And of course, as I said I was going to do right after World Finals 25, I am back to reacting to old Monster Jam events, as we're now going to the 2002 Monster Jam season. Oh boy, I cannot wait for this, as we're starting off the first event, the season opener in Minneapolis. Of course, this was December 2001, but oh boy, I cannot wait. Oh man, gonna feel like I'm I'm a 8-year-old again, and this is a new era too for Monster Jam on TNN as well. As they changed the times, it used to be, I think, 2001 Friday nights at 10. 2002, they changed it to Saturday at 8. So I actually was able to watch most of these events now, since they weren't so late. And they changed, everything's been changed around, like new intro and everything, a whole new era. I remember that first week of 2002 getting ready for the first event, and they did a preview of 2002 coming up, showing like stuff from 2001. So that was a little annoying, but then the next week is when we finally got this. So let's get underway, shall we? Watching Monster Jam 2002 Minneapolis. Alright, here we go.
It seems like
oh, what a preview. Start off by seeing highlights from World Finals 2, which I just saw almost 4 months ago. Oh, what an awesome event that was. And who's ready for 2002? Oh, look at the beautiful, and of course, here we go, spoilers of the event coming up, which, if y'all remember my rage in the last 2 years, you can see I'm going to be raging here as well. Yep, of course, it's not yet, because this is 2001 still, remember, but this upcoming season is, here we go, the new intro. Oh, look how nice it is. Oh, man. Oh, so nice. Unbelievable, as Mike Cog would always say. Anyways, as I was trying to say, this is new era 2 for Monster Jam, as this year, this season will be the 20th anniversary of Gravedigger. Now, of course, this is 2001, so no 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary yet. But this is the debut of a new truck too, Team Benz. As you all remember, 2001 was the last year of Goldberg. Last time we saw in World Finals 2, although it still drove a little bit throughout 2001, but of course, before the season, the truck got converted to Team Benz. It was going to be Maximum Destruction, but because of 9/11, for some reason, I still have no idea why 9/11 is the cause for it, but they delayed the name to 2003 for Maximum Destruction, so 2002 is Team Benz. As we continue to see beautiful highlights from 2001, World Finals 2. Oh, nice. Just look at this shit, man. And I already saw it ahead of time. This is race. It's not the preview. I made sure ahead of time. But yeah, like, I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so let's get to the event already. Oh man, I cannot wait. And I don't like spoilers, people! Even though I do know everything that happens, I still don't like it. Alright, so we're waiting for the field. Looks like it might be a little bit loud. So first up is rookie Neil Elliott driving High Roller. Can't wait to see how he does. And of course, Dawn Crete, we haven't seen her since 2000. I don't think this is the first time I think we've seen her driving Scarlet Band. Of course, Jimmy Crete, and we saw him last year in Scarlet Band in Houston. This is the first time I think we are seeing Dawn. Steve Reynolds, of course, we saw him in Bulldozer. He is in Rage of Steel. Nice to see that again. A new driver in Little Tiger, Jeff Patterson. So Brian Barlow, of course, injured, so Randy Brown's going to be in Wolverine this week. Of course, Scott Hartsock, Gunslinger. I think it's like 10 trucks this event. And of course, our racing runner-up Lyle going to try once again in Blue Thunder. Maybe try and get revenge on Tom for the racing loss last year too here in Minneapolis, the first event. And of course, Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger 14 before 20th anniversary. And there we go, Tom Benz and Team Benz. Oh boy, cannot wait to see what happens. And this is U-turn style racing, just like the season opener for last year was, as you can see. And of course, spoiler, we saw Scott Hartsock. Small track too compared to vents last year. You see, there's a small bus stack and there's a van stack on the other side. I think it's actually a double van stack. But there we go. There's the new team vents. Oh boy, cannot wait to see what Tom does as he tries to defend his racing title. And another good thing about this year too is Tom has more competition. He's not going to be dominant as he was in 2000-2001. He's going to have a more tough time this year than the previous few years. And shit, there was another thing I wanted to say too as well. That's better about this year too than previous years. Besides new drivers, some rookies have done good jobs too and such. These storylines. Yep, like we said, new drivers, Neil Elliott. Steve Reynolds, of course, not a new driver, but first time seeing Ray Steele in a while. Jeff Patterson. And Randy Brown. I think this is the first time we're seeing Randy Brown as well. See how he does in Wolverine. And of course, like I said, first time seeing Don Creighton, Scarlet Bandit.
Some question as to who would drive Gravedigger tonight. Dennis Anderson's 20th season is...
That injury in Pontiac was back in March for crying out loud. Unless there's some new injury that happened later on in 2001, but he would have been perfectly fine by now.
It's probably better right now than it has been in the last 2 or 3 years. I feel strong. I feel well.
Yeah. You had all the injuries in 2000 and such. Can't wait to see what Dennis got in the 20th anniversary. It's going to be great.
My back will never be right.
So here we go, starting off with qualifying. As Dennis is going to get started. Oh boy. Who's he going up against though? As we wait. Who is Dennis going to face? Ooh, Scott Hartsock! Oh, that's going to be a big race! Oh! Dennis and Scott going to go ahead and start off qualifying. Let's see how they do. Both are good U-turn. Come on! There we go! They're off to start 2002! Scott's not getting the lead, but Dennis has the lead going into the turn. Oh, great turn by Dennis right there! Oh, a little bit of trouble. Dennis is going to get the victory. Good race, though. Dennis had a great turn. Well, he slowed down a little bit. And if we remember, we saw in the preview, it looked like Scott Hartsock got on 2 wheels in the turn. That's what probably cost him. Not bad for Dennis. 10.01. If he didn't script, he would have gotten under 10 seconds. Nice. Let's see if they show we have a Scott. Let's see. He got the power wheels. Remember, it happened to Lyle last year. You can't be doing that. Yeah, he did get a little bit on 2 wheels. Both he and Dennis struggled a little bit.
Well, let's go down to Kate and get more from Scott Hartsock.
All right, wasn't working. You must have been a little bit nervous getting into the truck.
No, I have got a whole new attitude this year. I'm not going to let anything bother me. You, him, all the people, I'm getting the job done.
And of course, Dennis also got the power wheel. He started to go off the track too, as you can tell. But man, that turn he did, he was so sharp. He went wide right there too. He got really close to getting a penalty too. He needs to be more careful. You got Creighton here, you got Tom, you got Lyle. You're gonna have a tough time. Plus Scott Hartsock again as well.
New season, qualifying only, but you put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, it felt good. You know, we switched the rear steer on the truck. Ran the last season, you know, with real slow steering. Don't really need fast steering on this sticky track. You got to bump it and let it come back, but this rear steer sure does get up underneath of me pretty quick. So I can take a couple.
Yeah, rear steer was slow.
The truck felt really well. After I make a few runs out there, maybe I'll even get a little faster, but my time was pretty good, I can tell you that.
All right, here we go now. Jimmy Creed, we saw him in Scarlet Bandit last year. We haven't seen him in Bounty Hunter since Pontiac 2000. Remember, he made the finals that event as well. He's about to get Dawn! Couple going at it. That's funny. First time we're seeing Dawn, though, because remember, someone else drove Bounty Hunter, Scarlet Bandit those last 2 years. Let's see what Creighton has. Since he struggled last time in Scarlet Bandit last year in Houston. And let's see what the couple has. And they're off! And Creighton with the big start, of course, to no one's surprise. I wish I could see Bounty Hunter Scarlet Bandit with these bodies again. They're so cool. Oh, Creighton on 2 wheels! He's in trouble! He's going to get the victory, but that could hurt him. Dawn started to come back. Oh, my. That was very risky for Creighton. He might have cost him the #1 spot. That turn.
and you see right here, he comes into the turn.
Great turn, but
Really gets out of the
yeah, he got on 2 wheels right there. He went way too sharp, which hurt him. But the time, what was the time though? They didn't show what his time was.
How about just qualifying against your wife? What is that all about?
Random draw.
I can't believe it.
Not doing
You know, she's over there talking smack against me at
That's
the
funny.
at the driver's autograph session, so I had something to prove to her, because we normally race over dishes, and I wasn't doing dishes.
We're gonna work a good time tonight.
Okay, we're having a blast.
That's funny. But seriously, they didn't show what times either of them had.
Time in Minneapolis.
And of course, here we go. Spoilers again, which I don't like. Ah! Please, please don't cut. Don't. There's a little bit of another spoiler, which I don't like either. World Finals 2 promo! No, World Finals 3, actually. No, Monster Jam promo. Because there is a World Finals 3 promo here I saw while making sure this was not the preview video. Oh, nostalgia seeing this ad! I wanted that so badly, but I never was able to find it. It got me so angry. We looked everywhere for that. Although, of course, back then we didn't really think about looking online shopping. Because 2002, that wasn't really a thing back then. At least not for me. Hell, I didn't get to really use the internet much until 2006. I was using dial-up all the way to 2006, so everything was slow. And of course, my mom was on the phone all the time, so yeah, I always got in trouble and couldn't do the internet much. How nostalgic. But I do kind of need to hurry up, because since it took so long to get this all set up, to me to get all of race and freestyle done before work, I kind of do need to start hurrying up. Alright, so let's see.
His own truck. He bought the team from Goldberg.
Yep, Tom now owns Team Men's, as we see when he debuted it.
Did he win in Vegas? He was the point.
So here we go. Tom and Lyle to start off qualifying. Our rematch from World Finals 2 in qualifying. And remember, these two raced each other in the season opener last year in the finals as well. Let's see what they got. Tom and Lyle, the rematch, and they're off! Lyle with the wheelie, though, that's hurting them, just like last year. Into turn. Oh, Tom on 2 wheels! Oh, Tom's in trouble! Oh, boy, and Lyle is going to get the lead! Oh, in trouble right here for both of them! Almost, and they did bump each other, but Lyle was off the sidelock. Could he have gotten a penalty? But Lyle got the victory right there! Man! Let's see what happened, though, as Tom, of course, got on 2 wheels. Lyle struggled, too. They both got on 2 wheels. They were both obviously really trying. Ooh, Tom was close there. Ooh, they might have both got a penalty. I don't know why Lyle was so obsessed with doing those wheelies back then. Ooh. Ooh.
Qualifying round, you almost hit Tom Menz. Was there some trepidation going on inside the cabin?
Well, third fastest, so I guess it didn't count. No penalty, sounds like. But man, they were both very close. Ooh, that was close, Lyle.
It's like if you don't change something, you're never going to get ahead.
But if that's the case, he got his revenge in qualifying at least.
It's a new year, a new series, and if I don't do something, I'm never going to make it to the championship, so I'm going all out.
Next up in qualifying, high roller.
All right, here we go. Neil Elliott in high roller. I remember seeing this, I think it was in the 2001 yearbook. Couldn't wait to see it, and I finally did. Ever seen the rookie for the first time? And Jeff Patterson, I think first time we're seeing him in Little Tiger, of course. We saw Little Tiger a lot last year, teaming up with Wolverine. And of course, Bartle not here. Someone else is driving his truck. So let's see what the rookies potentially have. Or one of them, the rookie. Here we go! Neil with the big lead. Here we go into the turn. Oh, great! Oh, he's on 2 wheels a little bit. He's slowing down a lot. He didn't get the penalty, thankfully. Neil's going to get the victory. And Jeff struggled a lot in the turn. Man, Neil. I was going to say not a bad turn, but he got on 2 wheels and that hurt him.
Neil Elliott looked pretty good. Remember, this is only his 2nd weekend of racing, so we're getting a look at a new driver as we go on board with the Vegas camp.
That was very close. Not only getting on 2 wheels, but he got almost hit the penalty too. Uh-oh, rear steer's a little bit locked up right there.
Ryan Bartle, when we last saw him, he was running great, but he has been injured. He is out tonight. Let's find out what happened to him.
Yeah, let's hear what happened to Bartle.
We were racing on a Virginia beach in October, and I took a bad hit, and it just irritated everything real bad. And when I come back from there, I went in, and the doctor said the only thing they could do was surgery to repair the broken parts. And I'm going to go in and have surgery, so I'm ready for the first of the year.
Well, obviously he is not in Wolverine tonight.
So here we go. Randy Brown, first time we're seeing him in Wolverine, future Gravedigger driver, against Steve Reynolds in Raging Steel. Of course, Hearts look like Heartsaw chassis, like they be used for Cowboy. So this will be interesting to see how Reynolds. Remember, Reynolds had a lot of semi-finals appearances. We haven't seen Randy yet, but oh yeah, it looks like Barlow's gonna have a Randy Brown's gonna have a on his own. Byron, there we go. When it comes ahead, Randy had a great pass right there. Not bad.
Word we're getting now from the U.S. Hot Rod Association officials is the RII, the remote ignition interrupter, did not check out.
Yeah, and they're not going to let them run unless the RI is working. So that sucks for Steve Reynolds, start off 2002. Not a bad run there for Randy Brown. First time seeing him, although he was really close to the edge right there.
First run, jitters?
Yeah, I was a little nervous for that first run. Brian's mom came up to me before the show.
But you know the thing is, we still never heard about anyone's times but Dennis. All we know is Lyle was third.
Third fastest qualifying. That's not a bad deal with 10 trucks out here of this caliber.
No, we're happy with it.
I think that was it for qualifying too, wasn't it?
And I think we can go a lot faster.
Well, here are our qualifying.
So wow, Randy was third place. Not bad. How about Neil Elliott, fourth place? Man, Tom struggled then. Oh boy. Yeah, he's way back there. Oh my, that's gonna really mess up qualifying. I mean, the bracket then. So how about that? Dennis, our number one qualifier, and Scott Hartzog was number 2. If I'm correct, wait. If I'm correct, I think Tom World Finals free promo.
Has been unmatched. The carnage has been legendary.
Yay!
March 23rd, 2002. We're ready to do it again.
Oh man!
The World Championships are back in Las Vegas.
Imagine how 8-year-old me was thinking seeing this ad every single week. Oh yeah, I couldn't wait. God. Man, I can't wait for World Finals Free. Although, remember, I reacted to Freestyle back in 2023, so I'm actually not sure if I'm going to do that this year. I mean, this time. I might just do racing. I'm not sure yet. And, of course, we're seeing, remember, this is the 20th anniversary of Gravedigger coming up, so we're seeing previews of that. I think they did it all year where they did on Gravedigger Minute.
I put sheet metal in the thing. I took tires off of combines.
Normally, I would probably skip this because I am on a time limit, but man, this is the 20th anniversary of Gravedigger. I really feel wrong to skip it.
And started mud racing, tug of war.
There's good old Grandma.
And when I was running over cars, then it was like no air. You know, it was like I might get this much air getting the front wheels up on it because I had lightweight axles underneath of it, knowing that it would break. And and you were just bad if you could drive on top of cars. Then if you just pulled up on and broke the glass, and they're like, "Woo, yeah." You come out there and done this in front of these people now.
Man. I miss you, Dennis.
But back then, it was cool. I mean,
God, hardly it's been 10 years since he last drove.
There's a bunch of good old guys, mudball.
Well, at least in Monster Jam.
We've done, and that's what made it all.
Alright, so we go. Dennis versus Steve Reynolds. That'll be kind of big. Lyle and Crean. That's going to be big. And how about that? Neil and Tom. I was about to say, I think they're going to race here. They are. That's going to be interesting. Dawn versus Randy Brown. And Scott Hartzog versus Patterson. Man, that race between Lyle and Creed's going to be big. And remember, 10 truck bracket. That means we're going to have a fast loser. So maybe Lyle and Creed will have a big hole shot to get that. But first things first, we got to get past round 1 as Steve Brown's going against Dennis Anderson. Oh, man, good luck. But remember, he made the semifinals several times last year. See what he does here now. The truck's working. Come on. Oh! Reynolds had the hole shot! Oh, boy! Hole shot. Dennis was sleeping, but here we go with the turn. Good turn by Dennis. He was kind of slow right there. Oh, Reynolds, what were you doing? Sleeping at the Oh, my God. What was that turn, Reynolds? You could have had Dennis and you blew it. Oh, man, Reynolds is not doing good at all tonight so far. Didn't get to qualify, and then he blew it against Dennis. What happened? He didn't make the turn. He got on 2-wheel. Ugh. Come on, man. Reynolds, you can't be doing that.
Left lane, 2 in a row. You get to choose again. You gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm going to stay in the left lane. As you can see, the right lane over here looks like everybody's kind of bicycling. And I'm running pretty good right now, I feel like, and I got a pocket.
I don't think he was as good as the last race, unless they showed me what time he had.
And until somebody puts me in the right lane, I'm going to stay there all night. And
Yeah, that's moving on, and he should face the last fast loser, which right now is Reynolds. And now here we go, the huge match of round 1. Creighton and Lyle going at it. Oh boy, the racing runner-up last year, the racing runner-up coming up this year, and a future racing champion 17 years from now. Lyle and Creighton. Oh boy, come on, go. Oh! Whole shot there for Lyle. He almost started a red light. Here we go. Into the turn. Oh, great turn by both of them. Oh, Creighton hit a pole. Oh, Creighton hit a pole. Oh, it was a good race till that happened. So Lyle's moving on. Oh, Creighton. Oh. Oh, Creighton, you can't do that. Man, Lyle got bailed out like he did World Finals 2 again. Lyle had such a great turn, too. He did screw up a little bit right there, but man, Creighton.
Bounty Hunter certainly gave you a run for your money.
He sure did. And, you know, to be honestly, if he hadn't DQ'd and knocked the cone over, I'd have been out. Sometimes it seems like a little luck runs with you, and you just got to take them one round at a time.
Yep, Creighton was just too aggressive in that turn. Oh, big blow there for Creighton. You can't be doing that. And Liquid coming out of Team Mensa. We saw smoke in its qualifying pass. So yeah, there's something wrong with Team Mensa we could see. Was that Bounty Hunter back there we saw? Uh-oh. Could that have been round 1? Oh boy.
The bolt sheared. You had to find a way to get it out. Well, let's start loosening these up.
You hear people drive in the background. That is not the start Tom would want to start 2002 with. Terrible qualifying pass. They took down the dry shaft loop. And now potentially trouble in racing. Uh-oh, that's not good. Don't you love it? It's always the cheap-ass parts that always cause the major problems.
Maybe we'll be back in this thing.
Yeah, you better hurry up. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness, Tom's back. Although I already knew I already know the outcome of this event. So I already knew Tom was going to be back, but man, that was a close one. Tom back, here we go, against Neil Elliott. And their teammates too, not just him driving Max Obstruction one day, they're actual teammates. So let's see how he does against a racing champion. Hanging in there with Tom. Here we go, into the turn though. Great turn by Tom, although he's a little slow right there at the end, and Tom's going to get the victory, of course. Not bad for Neil Elliott hanging in there. As Tom moves on. And I think he's going to face Lyle again. And Neil's fast loser right now, too.
That problem seemed to be solved, and you see why that team is the world champion. Let's go back down to Dan.
All right, first round under your belt, fastest qualifier. How's the truck?
Fast qualifier.
The track is extremely tacky, and I think you're noticing that everybody's going to have to adjust a little bit to the track. The track is the boss tonight.
Here we go, Don Creighton, Randy Brown. Randy had pretty good time. Bing got like 3rd place. See what he's got here.
Okay, I get it. I'm saying Dan was stacking. Okay, no. Wolverine, Scarlet Bandit up next.
First time we're seeing these two drive. Here we go. Dawn has the whole shot. Into the turn. Both of them really like, oh, Dawn's on 2 wheels and she's going to go over. Dawn flipped over as Randy's going to win. Dawn had the much better turn, but she got on 2 wheels and went over. Man, Randy went so wide to the turn, too. Wow.
The course is great, but it's tacky. And what it did, it just reached up and it kind of grabbed Scarlet Bandit and flipped the truck over. Dawn looks like she's okay.
Waves to the crowd.
Talk about a debut, first time seeing you, and you flip over.
Don Creighton is okay after that wild ride in the turn.
I said this earlier. I would like to see Scarlet Bandit Bounty Hunter these designs again. They were nice. And I did use Scarlet Bandit for Power Forward and MTWS, if y'all remember, back in 2024. Or right, here we go. Scott Hartsock now against Jeff Patterson.
Scott Hartsock, gunslinger, cock-locked and ready to rock, as he likes to say.
He'll take on Jeff Patterson, a little Tiger. I can't tell you how awesome this course is tonight. The U.S. Hot Rod Association officials have just laid out an awesome.
Now here's the Scott Hartsock. Remember, was number 2. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, little Tiger with the wheelie, but Scott has the lead. Here we go into the turn. Oh, Scott, a little bit of trouble there, and going to get the victory easily as Patterson apparently doesn't know how to drive. DNQs, he goes over Scott's jump. Oh my God, really? You go over Scott's jump to get the DNQ. Wow. Yeah, that was a great turn first, but again, I've noticed that so far tonight, everyone takes those sharp turns. They have to like make a second turn afterwards. You need to have that perfectly patented down.
Almost like what happened to him? Where was he? Hey, you know, Brian's going through some struggle with a 2-truck team. His driver's doing a good job. They had some rear steering problems. So be it, you know.
So if I'm correct,
this thing's built forward tough.
I think Neil Elliott's the fast loser, so he'll face Dennis. Tom versus Lyle, that's going to be huge. And Randy versus Scott, that could be big.
We'll see if they can continue to do that. Still to come. Oh, we've got a second round matchup for you. Blue Thunder is going to go up against Team Mintz. It's next on Monday.
So they confirmed it. Tom and Lyle are going to race again. And this time official for the rematch. And yep, Neil Elliott came back. I thought so. Man, he had to face Tom. Now he has to face Dennis. Oh, boy. But that matchup, Lyle and Tom, that's all our eyes are on.
26 as of today, actually. Crewed for Tom for probably along the lines of a year and was offered a full-time job and went with it. I think he's a real good teacher because, I mean, his communication is good. I mean, he will sit down and actually talk with you and say,
Neil, one of the least
you could go a little faster in a corner.
One of the least appreciated drivers throughout Mossham's history.
And
that dude didn't make enough World Finals, and he kept getting screwed over many times. Looking at you, 2017 in particular.
To the other side of driving rather than crewing, there's a reward for your work. I guess I would call it. You get to have some of the fun, not just, I mean, it's all fun. I mean, it's work, but I enjoy both aspects.
And I enjoy watching you drive. Ah!
Round 2, high roller, the fast loser from round 1.
So here we go, Neil Elliott against Dennis. Dennis looked really good so far. Let's see how he does against the rookie. And I think Dennis will face runner-up, fast loser again, too. Neil has the lead. Oh, boy. Here we go. Into the turn. Great turn by Dennis right there. And a close race, but Dennis is going to get it. Wow. Neil Elliott was right there with Dennis as he loses again. But that puts him in good position to get fast loser, which means he'll have to face Dennis again if he's fast loser. But good luck. All the other drivers come up are elite, pretty much. All right, maybe Randy. That's going to be tough to get back into the semifinals. But Dennis looked very sharp right there. Good way to start off 2002. Just like the 2001 season opener, remember, in Houston.
I don't know what you did, but you did it real fast. Did I? 9.98. The only guy so far tonight to break 10.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't hear all that in the truck. I'm doing good then, huh?
Why? What did you do differently? Or was just the truck
He needs to stop doing those power wheelies, though.
Truck handling pretty good in that lane, too, but I got a little confidence. And when I come off the line that time, I was trying to come off really hard because I know I'm getting down to some tougher competitors now, you know, so we're going to get into semifinals and finals. And I got to make up some time on the straightaway, so if I make a boo-boo in the turn, I can get going and catch up to it maybe. But hopefully I can stroll right on around there. If I can hang in that left lane, I'll get the race.
You're having fun?
Yeah, man, having a blast.
Well, when you have fun, we have fun. Keep it up.
Right on, man. Thanks.
All right. So here we go now. The big one. Lyle and Tom going at it. Oh, boy. I cannot wait.
Lyle Hancock looks ready to go.
I cannot wait.
Decided the World Championship. The finals was Lyle Hancock and Blue Thunder against Tom Mintz in the then gold.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Semifinals on the line. Here we go. Lyle and Tom. And they're off! Lyle with the wheelie again. He's behind. Way off course. Lyle's in trouble. And, of course, terrible pass right there as Tom's going to get him again. Tom gets the victory easily as Lyle screwed up, was all over the place and could not make the turn. He was close to hitting the pole, too, which kept him from getting aggressive as Tom is moving on. Let's take a look how Tom did right there. no. That was no. That was his qualifying pass to Lyle. No. I can't believe they did that. Unbelievable.
I tell you what, it's going to be a tough race.
I can't believe they showed that.
We started off tough last year,
Oh,
After 20 years,
Tom faces Dennis in the semis?
I tell you what, it's going to be a great one.
I thought Dennis was going to be facing Fast Loser.
It's going to be a fight to the finish, tooth and nail. I'd be willing to say whoever wins is going to win by inches.
All right, teammates, have a good time.
All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, you ever wondered how rear steer works? Let's find out.
When you're going into a corner, you need to make around a corner. You cannot do it.
And unfortunately, we got to skip ahead because I got to get to work soon. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to have enough time to do freestyle. I'm going to have to do it another time. I don't think we'll be able to do it tonight after work since late at night's not going to get good vision. I mean, good lighting. So here we go. Randy Brown, Scott Hartsock. Who's moving on to the semifinals? Who can maybe come back too, remember? Scott with the lead. Here we go into the turn. Oh, 2 wheels for Randy! Oh no, that cost him! He's right there though! And Scott's gonna get it! Scott's got it. Man, Randy almost had, but he got on 2 wheels right there. Man, Scott Hartsock's looking really good. Remember, he struggled most of the year until Jacksonville, where he drove really well. And I think this might be the first event where we saw Wolverine not make the semifinals unless it got a Fast Loser.
All I could say is, holy nail biter. Let's just talk about that race.
Well, you got that right.
God, you got Dennis, you got Tom, you got Scott, and who knows about Fast Loser? Not Lyle. We know that it's either Randy or Neil. What a semifinals we have with a rookie 2 in the mix.
Too bad, Randy. Too bad, Wolverine. Need to go there and get your nails cut.
It was a nail biter. Still to come. The surprise semifinalist, High Roller.
So Neil is coming back. He's lost 2 times, and here he is in the semifinals now. How about that, people? Oh, more ads. Beautiful.
That's what happens when you get a little
Oh, nice. I forgot about this ad. I just remember it now. Let's go. Blue Thunder rolls it over. Oh, man. So nostalgic. Man, now we get to a wild semifinals now.
Of course, famous for the Mall of America. There's Kansas. Reminding you have a chance.
So, I don't know how Dennis and Tom are facing each other, because it should have been Dennis facing Neil Elliott, but Neil Elliott's going to face Scott Hartsock. Let's see how that's going to go. And then the big one, Dennis and Tom are going to go at. Oh, boy! But first we get a little appetizer. Neil Elliott, he's made here, even though he's lost both times. Now he's got to go face Scott Hartsock, who's been on a roll tonight. Could Scott make the finals, or can Neil Elliott surprise everyone as we're getting ready for the semifinals? Here we go. They're off! Neil with the whole shot. Here we go, into the turn. Great turn by both of them. Is it right there? Oh, Neil upsets Scott Hartsock. Neil, oh, he's on 2 wheels. What a save. Oh, Neil Elliott upsets Scott. What a race. Neil, after losing 2 times, he's in the finals. Oh my God, look how close he was to the turn in poles. Wow, straight up beat Scott and then had the nice save at the end. Wow. How about that for the rookie? He's in the finals after just knocking off Scott, who looked unbeatable tonight.
I made the corner a little wide and I hit the ramp crooked. About got on my top down on the big end, but I guess I went across in front of him.
Oh man, what a appetizer that was. But now for the main course for the semifinals. Dennis and Tom. Whoever wins has got to face a rookie.
Semifinals, you and Mensch. I know it. I'm sure I got that left lane over there, so I'm gonna hang right there. I just need to drive my race is all I can do. And Tom's running good, Doug. He's coming on around, and he's really thinking about it because he hates it when he doesn't do good.
We have the 2 best trucks up there right now as far as time. Give me a prediction. It's the first time you guys are going head-to-head this new season.
I don't know. I think we're going to pull off a win. I think we got him wrapped up. I think Tom's a little uptight.
Well, we'll see, because you do struggle sometimes, Dennis. But it's a whole new year. You're fully experienced at number 14, so all the issues you had last year are gone.
Tom's a good dude. He's always been a good driver, and he's got a good truck, fast, lightweight truck. But hey, I'm going to take this old green mama right here, and I'm going to put it on him.
Have fun.
All right, man, always.
This is going to be a good time.
Oh, yes, it is. Let's go. Dennis and Tom about to go at it.
Certainly, Tom Benz fans as well.
Oh, boy. Come on. Cannot wait enough. Dennis and Tom about to go at it again. We saw him race here on the finals in Pontiac. And here we go. With a finals on the line against a rookie, surprising everyone. Here we go. Dennis and Tom. And they're off. With the wheelie from Dennis. Tom has the whole shot. Oh, here we go. Into the turn. Oh, Dennis was a little bit in trouble. Oh, they're close. Oh, I think Dennis got it. He got a pop tire, though. Oh, they could come back to bite him. Oh, my, I think he did edge out, though, because he looked a little wild. I was wondering if he got a penalty. Dennis beats Tom. What a race that was. But the pop tire could come back to bite him. As Tom got on 2 wheels right there, as you saw. I think Dennis hit the pole, but didn't knock over. And Tom was close to getting a penalty, too, looked like. But right now, the main thing is the tire.
You know him, you love him. We can't live without him. He's our expert. What's going on here? Because Dennis has to have that change or Tom goes to the finals, correct?
Absolutely. Dennis is running awesome. His truck's got the old Clark planetaries. Now the other trucks here have another tire. So they've got to fix that tire. You know, we're up against time, but they'll get it back on.
How do they fix it so fast if the tire's gone?
Well, they just knocked it off its beat. It's not a big deal. So
Plus the intermission before the finals.
Yeah, they should be in good shape.
But the finals, Dennis and Neil going to go at if Dennis can come back.
I mean, Dennis is confident and this is going to be his night, it looks like.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
The finals are just a few minutes away, and Great Digger's crew is thrashing to get that tire back on. The clock
looks like Carl Van Horn right there, too, with Blue Thunder. And a future rookie, we're going to see him later on this year. What a semifinals that was, as we're getting ready for the finals. Dennis and Neil. Man, the semifinals was insane. How about Neil Elliott, the rookie, despite getting bailed out twice? Here he is in the finals. Straight up beat Scott Hartsock. I can't believe it. But now we still got to wait on. Didn't think I'd hear that theme again. But the main focus is on Dennis. Will he be back in time, or will Tom come back?
Here's Dan checking on Great Digger.
Why is Tom Meents driving out there right now? Well, it looks as though Dennis Anderson and his crew can't get the tire back on.
So Tom is coming back, people. Dennis is done for racing. Oh, tough break for Dennis. You can tell he's not happy. So here we go. Tom back to try and stay the racing champion. Going up against his teammate and rookie, Neil Elliott. Wow, I cannot believe it.
It's not the guy's fault to knock the tire off the rim, but I can tell you right now, if it had been the old school and the way we used to race, that tire would have been on the rim, Jack, because we'd have blowed her on there with some ether. Do or die, it'd have gone. Well, you know, it's safe.
So here we go. Tom and Neil getting ready to go. Can Tom show why he's the defending racing champion, two-time racing champion too, or can Neil Elliott stun him like he did Scott Hartsock? So here we go. Tom and Neil in the finals to start 2002. Here we go. And they're off. Neil with the whole shot. Oh boy, here we go into the turn. Here we go. Oh, Neil struggled. Bad turn by Neil. His terrible performance tonight. And Tom's got it. Tom's going to win racing. Just like he did in the 2000 season opener in Bulldozer. He did last year in Goldberg. And now here in Team Eds, he's done it 3 years in a row. As Neil completely choked in the finals. Easy victory for Tom. Although he did have to get bailed out with Dennis breaking. And honestly, too, Lyle's struggling, too. Tom got bailed out a couple times tonight. But he got the win. How about that for the GOAT to start the year with a win?
First race, new season, you come out on top.
I tell you what, I got lucky tonight. I had a lot of problems, but somehow we were able to get through. We've had a lot of luck over the years. We debuted 3 trucks right here on TNN now, 3 different names. And, you know, every time we won, so I guess that little bit of luck was riding with us tonight.
Luck or not, you still win. Is it bittersweet getting into the finals if you don't beat Dennis, but then he can't get there? Or does it like we win anyways?
Absolutely. I'm not going to chalk this up as a victory, so to speak. But it is good to be lucky sometimes. But, you know, we had problems. We lost that round. He had problems. He won that round. So, you know, you got to hand it to him there.
You had 2 trucks from your garage in that final. How is it seeing Mr. Elliott next to you?
Absolutely. I tell you what, that's probably the best part of the whole night. The guy's got so little experience. I got 8 years. He makes me look bad.
Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, let's talk about our storylines tonight.
Man, how about that, though? Despite his screw-up, Neil Elliott in his first event make it to the finals. What a start that was. Yeah, that sucks what happened at Dennis, but that's a pop tire. They'll get that back for freestyle. And Tom, once again, showing why he's the GOAT. Got a little bit of luck, but he got the win. Yeah, Dennis was number 1 qualifier, but Tom has the racing win right now. I do like this recap thing when they actually showed everything. This is the new thing they showed this year, too.
High roller is the fast loser. He kept coming back as the fast loser, and man, did he take advantage of his shot. You got to give Elliott credit when he beat Gunslinger.
And then in the finals, High Roller loses to Team Minsk. Well, a crowd of 40,000 had
I'm pretty sure they showed point stands, though, didn't they?
Scott Douglas, I'm Mike Hogwood. Let's send it back down to Dan.
I remember they showed, maybe it's at the freestyle where they showed the point standings.
A week it was.
Oh, man. What a start to 2002 that was. That's going to wrap up here. That was Monster Jam December 2001, technically, the 2002 season opener racing. And next up will be freestyle. But, of course, I have no time to do it right now. This video went on a lot longer than I was expecting. Plus, to get set up and all that. Alright, guys. That's going to wrap it up here. See you all next time for freestyle.